True Media Gang, homie. Hit that like button. Shout out to my playback, 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 playback. Shout out to y'all, man. Hit the like. Shout out to the whole UGC. Everybody that's been rocking with BHP from day one. And shout out to my team, NFL, Pittsburgh. You know, there's a lot of bandwagon going on lately that I just noticed. A lot of bandwagon going on lately with my team. And it's okay. I see y'all, but we're gonna keep it all the way 100, man. Some of y'all wait for something to start getting hot and then you jump on it. You know, when we done had really the realest team in the NFL, man, like hands down, still a game. Since the 90s over here with it, baby. But I'll tell you like this, man. I'm gonna be humble enough to still say that at any given Sunday, we can take a L. So we 8-0. That's the first time we done it in the franchise history. But that don't mean that you can't take an L. But just like how I apply this shit to boxing and everything I talk about, it's lessons to learn. You gotta remain humble. You gotta remain humble. When you act like you can't lose or something out here, you can be devastated when you do lose. And you won't have no plan B, no bounce back. So shout out to my dog Charles, where every O must go. But also shout out to to the coach, my dog Mike Tomlin, how he keeping the structure there. You already know with the aggression level on the team is just, come on, stop it with it. Stop it with it. Ain't no quit in us, injuries, you know. Do what we gotta do. But on my boxing tip, I was able to catch a few things over the weekend with this boxing tip, and wasn't too impressed. Wasn't too impressed. Gotta be honest. I felt like it was weak comp. It was weak competition. So the entertainment value, yeah, we seen some KO. I seen Luis Ortiz. Man, it's shit like that make you not want to fuck with PBC. Especially the guys that they hype. And it's so crazy, right? Because I used to be a huge fan of Luis Ortiz. Huge fan. Before I was even watching Wilder. Keep it 100. But just like any of these other fighters that you try to roll with, a lot of them just change up. They start doing other stuff, and little sucker shit and ducking and all of that. And then when that happened, we on to the next. Because if you keeping it 100, you like, look, this dude ain't really free smoke. He don't want to be one face, one name. He don't want to be baddest man on the planet. So just can't rock with the dude. That ain't where I'm at with it. And then I just look at that little KO, whatever that Ortiz did. That shit look fake, man. This shit look fake. Y'all here trying to just make this senior citizen look great. Trying to make Ortiz great again. Okay. I think his career is over along with Trump and all of them, all of that. That's over. Ortiz rocking the Errol Spence haircut, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. You can try to make yourself look young, but your knees is still on need some WD or something. Raz Clyde. Appreciate you, bro. Ramos, Martin, what's good, brother? Your Niners falling off? It's all good. It's still time. And all it takes is momentum. So I respect every team Of course, I was out with it with my Pittsburgh shit. Niggas had shit to say. You know, it doesn't matter. I walked into a store, dude was like, dang, man, I can't believe you guys struggle to beat the Cowboys. I said, yeah, man. Ain't no, brother. Ain't no. You sure right, but ain't no. When it's all said and done. Once you done talking, just remember, we 8-0. And have a good day. All good vibes over here. Have a good day. May your team bounce back like some of these other athletes that need to do that. It's just a false narrative, man. You know, you get this guy who looked like he was in there to take a dive, and you really think that that's going to excite somebody out here with this man, King Kong, Luis Ortiz? You know, I'll be the quickest one to flame this dude, and I used to be a big fan. Don't make me no difference, man. Like, this dude didn't duck especially when he ducked AJ. I'm like, man, stop it, bro. Stop it. I can't do it no more with this guy. You want to turn down you want to turn down millions to fight for multiple belts to settle for Deontay Wilder, who had one belt and a weaker resume, and lesser to offer you. That's when I started just like, man, what's up with these dudes, man? Like, who really is? Are y'all ducking or somebody telling y'all not to fight? Either way, I don't fuck with it. I can't. Because if I'm a fan of seeing the best fights and want to see you get the top smoke, and when the top smoke is offered to you and you decline, after you just said this motherfucker is a bitch and all of this, and then he like, okay, come show me. And then you like, nah, you know what I mean? You gotta talk to my side piece or something. Like, what? Then this is what you wanted? Millions in legacy in the same fight. Usually it's like, damn, it could be a legacy fight, but the reward ain't there. The reward was there. Of course it was gonna be risky, but the reward would have been just, come on, man. For Cuba, Viva Cuba, nigga. He didn't want to do that. He didn't want to dare to be great. And they let Fat Ruiz from PBC, the only one. When Wilder was acting like a sucker to not step up to AJ, Ortiz was acting like a sucker. What's his other name? The other Polish dude that I was bodying. Dudes was trying to come over here telling me about this guy. He was gonna do something to AJ. Kalnaki, get him out of here. All these dudes ducked their AJ work, and look where they at. Look at where they're at. Terrible. All of them dudes that ducked AJ, look where they at. You know, Jared Miller juiced up, even though he wasn't PBC, but terrible, man. Pulled off the W yesterday. Those calls though. And you got a 1-2. Devin Haney, his victory or whatnot, he boxed the shutout. And it's like, to me, I don't have an issue with somebody dominating 12 rounds. But you chose this guy with going in with the impression that you was gonna do better than Tank. And you was gonna really, and even though you did, you shut him out. But you was talking like you was gonna get him up out of there. You know, you made a big deal about this. Like, this is how you really, supposed to get in there. So if you would have outboxed him and then like knocked him out, got him up out of there asleep, then we'd been like, okay. Even though we didn't agree with the fight, the Gamboa fight is trash. And so now people looking at you like, yeah, whatever. All right. Okay, then. The fight was BS, man. Yeah, we're on fire right now, bro. You know what I mean? You really are, but like I said, that bandwagon shit, y'all ride it out with y'all teams, man. I couldn't do this every season, to be like, niggas, talking about shit and then that shit means something. But when niggas is out here showing up with Pittsburgh Steelers masks and hats and shit. Like, man, come on. Y'all niggas wasn't on this. Boxing was trash this past weekend. I didn't care nothing about it. I wasn't even gonna do it live. But you know, my team say no, so why the hell not go live? It's just supposed to be Chenny, but they keep ducking him. Man, this man has not taken a goddamn tune-up, bro. That's why I said, look, you know, you got dudes setting the bar high. You got dudes making excuses and ducking. Oh, that was another thing too that happened, which I didn't even care about. I forgot about this shit. That Canelo shit, right? He back, huh? He a free man, free agent promotion. Shout out to Santos. He's freed. I don't know all the details on this dude because this dude is, to be honest with you, this is little champ shit right here. Just be real. This Canelo work. This is little champ shit. So I heard you know, he got out of that real smoke contract. The exhibition / real smoke contract. Fighting top competition contract. So what my guess is, I could be wrong, but what my guess is his freedom means free cherries. Free cherries for everybody. Okay. Get ready, you guys. It's a celebration. Cherries everywhere. Okay. Everybody should get up on it. It is a celebration. Canelo is free. Bring out your cherries. Bring them out. Bring them out. I know it's been a long time since you had a cherry in your mouth. Bring them out. Bring them out. Who gonna be the first cherry in his freedom, in his free agency? Who will be Santos Alvarez's first cherry? Too much pressure, man. Man, like, man, y'all trying to make me fight real niggas, huh? I gotta fight some real smoke. Like, are y'all gonna try to put the pressure on me? You know what? Fuck this 300 million. Fuck this 300 million. Be honest with y'all in the chat, man. I know y'all don't like this topic, a lot of y'all. Because y'all like this light skinned dude right here. But be honest with you, man. Do y'all think that was a smart decision? You had 11 fights. What was it, 360, right? 365 or whatever it is, million. Y'all think that was smart? That's the best option for him? His fans was able to watch him, you know, for cheap. They didn't have to worry about pay-per-view. So now, you love Canelo so much, yeah. Pay that top dollar pay-per-view for that cherry work. That Tom and Cherry work. He was trying too hard to look hurt, yeah. Too hard. Smooth dive into the ocean. Straight up. Shaking and shit. Yeah. But if y'all got a little bit of time, shout out to Action in the chat. No notification promotions, huh? All right, let me kick this one off. Hold up. To Saul Alvarez, free agent. Facts. He's fighting Plant. He's fighting Plant. On what network? On what network? Anybody? I don't follow this guy. You know, when he got on some little champ shit, I said, oh yeah, get this shit out of here. Get this pathetic shit out of here. But he about to fight Plant? On what network? Showtime or something? Showtime pay-per-view? Like I said before? With Floyd in them? Most ripe cherries. Cherry. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Chimney Richaroo, Chimney Richaree. Unguaranteed millions promotions, right? You had 300 guaranteed. Now that's not guaranteed. So that's what I said. I'm not judging. I'm saying it's just smart. You went from guaranteed millions to them billionaires like, all right, get your fucking ass like it might be like the situation in Paid in Full with Ace when he left the cleaners. When he left his job at the cleaners and shit. Like, you know what I mean? On my $75 on Friday. He probably was he might be the man after that. But just like the manager of the cleaners, he was just like, man, hey, get your ass on in. Get your ass on out of here then. You been wanting to get up out of here. Get your ass on out of here. We do a $75, Kingpin. All right, my bad. Shout out to Actual with the actual flame and the actual facts. He is not a light skinned, even though he is. But when you talk breaking down the nationality, he said white Mexican. Let's get that straight. Shout out to Angel setting the record straight with the FACTSs.
That's right,
bro.
Yo,
What's happening?
shit, man. Regular day.
Regular smuggler.
It's a Monday.
What's up, niggas? It's moody over this weekend, man. What you think about the fights?
Hey, man, it's all right fights. You know what I mean? Predictable. Predictable promotions. Not very intriguing. But all in all, I mean, it's boxing. I can't complain. At least they threw some shit on, so I won't be getting bored and doing other shit. So yeah, man. Shout out to Matchroom and Fox, man, and PBC. Putting on them predictable ass fights and the dive too, man. Shout out to the dive masters over there at PBC, man. Damn,
it's
man.
Crazy, man. Like
bad actors, man. Some bad actors, man. Shit. Damn.
Let me ask you something, man. Do you think that for a while we hadn't even realized it, but PBC been having a lot of theatrics and choreography going on longer than we've been thinking?
Probably, man. I think so, man. I mean, there's been a lot of acting, a lot of bull crap spectacles and stuff, a lot of fake beef. You know what I mean? A lot of fake stuff brewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Fake
But
beef
shout out
shit,
to them,
yeah.
though. Pay-per-view promotions all day, right? That's the motto.
So, one two kid in the chat said De La Hoya crying. Ryan is going to follow in no time. So, this is it for De La Hoya. It's over with. Still got Virgil.
Yeah, they got Virgil, but it's rumblings. I mean, Jojo Diaz already left. You heard that. Jojo Diaz left already, and
That's how I look when my Cowboys left. I mean, they lost yesterday. I was like, some bitch.
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers almost had us, man.
But yeah, man.
Go ahead, Angel.
Nah, man. I don't know. Go ahead. What you gonna say? Want to? Lost train of thought.
No, that was it, brother.
He was talking about his team lost last.
He pulled the avatar up, so I figured he wanted me to talk. I wasn't trying to cut you off. Don't take it personal.
I don't take it personal, man. Just I get cut off usually, man. That's what happens, man. I got the weak mic, got the weak Wi-Fi. I get cut. That's what it is, man. Used to it. I'm used to it.
Man, shout out to the goddamn tropical in the country Wi-Fi promotion.
But I'll never take it personal, man. Don't get it twisted, man. I ain't no fucking emotional ass fucking take personal, motherfucker. Just if I'm talking, just let me finish. But go ahead, man. I'm good. Ask me a question.
You said ask you a question?
Yeah, ask me a question again. What I completely lost train of thought.
So. Oh yeah, me too. But we were talking about the De La Hoya and the that situation, man. Like, look, I don't know. I mean, he got Virgil. 1-2 believes Ryan is gonna be up out of there, possibly, right?
Yeah.
So he gone. Okay. Man, so and then you came in with Roy Jones. So that's still a given. Ain't no wiggle room on that. He ain't got no shot.
Damn, he ain't got no shot.
I'm asking the question. 1-2.
Oh, I don't know. I think he got a shot. I don't know if Mike gonna be able to keep it up, man.
Oh wow.
For
Well, like
maybe
as
3
far as
rounds.
like as
Go
far
ahead,
as
bro.
like stamina.
He
You
gonna
talking
be.
about like the stamina one too?
Yeah, I feel like he's just I don't know if he's gonna be able to hang for too long, man. I think he might burn out after like 3.
So Roy Chin gonna be able to be out of the way for 3 rounds.
I
think he
don't
gonna be
know,
able to.
man. I don't know about them legs, man. It's a toss up. I
I'm
don't know if
saying.
he can stay away from him, man.
Yo, what you say? It looked like his legs do a tic-tac-toe or some shit.
Yeah, somebody said his legs look like a letter X. I don't know who said that. I forgot, but that shit's hilarious though.
Yeah, that shit
Letter X
bad.
legs going up a mountain and shit. But either way, man, hopefully he wake up after he gets slept. That's all I can say.
Taking nothing away from his career, though. He had a hell of a career, man. Phenom. Motherfucker phenom.
Yeah. Any more progress with this man's evidence? Deontay Wilder, he got any more evidence that came out? Some people actually, be honest with you, some people actually believe that Wilder done presented some evidence out here. I'm like, where is it at?
Yeah, you talking about you got doctor's notes and stuff like that, and doctors and stuff explaining this, that, and the third, and letters, and we can't see him, so that's just hearsay.
Well, then he need to hire somebody, a good legal team, somebody investigate and get all the evidence they need to make this shit crack, man. Like, in this shit.
Case looking like this right now, though.
Yeah, they goddamn pumpkin again.
Soggy pumpkin promotions. Just let it go, man.
I got some pumpkins too in the back, man. I grew a couple pumpkins. So,
man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this dude gonna have to get a better legal team together. Said what these people was talking about can actually make sense. This sounded crazy out here. But somebody said something that the WBC gave Tyson Fury the green light for the unification with AJ or something like that. The tweet. Mauricio tweeted it or something like that. I forgot who it was. One of these platforms uploaded it, but it was a tweet from Mauricio.
Yeah, that's on Twitter.
And I'm saying to myself, like, what's that supposed to mean? Like, even though of course they got to be all on board, but I'm like, man, you better not try to get in the way of an undisputed matchup. But shit, man, throughout all of this damn chaos, AJ been sitting so low key and just just chilling, just smiling through all of this shit. That's crazy because I know a year ago people was going in on AJ. Now this man is barely even, What's up, Byron Cone? Peace and power, brother. Rainy day. Probably like Castaway over there where he at right now. You and
Byron Cone
Wilson.
be like, easy. He be killing me with that. He be like, easy, man, easy.
Right.
Shit.
Hey, that was fire ass live stream I was watching earlier. What's the name was going in? Punch Drunk. That man was going in, dog.
Oh, that shit funny as hell, man.
Bill Haney actually came on while we was watching the live stream, and he talking that right shit though that you want to hear. He said in order, he want they looking for Teofimo next, and then after that, Tank, and then possibly Ryan. And then after that, it don't matter who else, no order. But
What happened
they
to
definitely
Russell?
said, look, let's fuck the dumb shit. Let's get the takeover and the dream, and let's get this shit cracking. I'm like, okay. If you for real, dog, hey, that's big champ shit. Let's get that shit on. Fuck the talk.
I don't know, man. Them contracts got to be signed, man. I hear you. Fuck the talk. You might be talking right, but does that pen right? That's what it is. That's what I want to know.
Right.
Let's make it work. I hear you. I want to see the young guns get in there and mix it up. Shit, make that shit happen. Put on a show.
They too busy talking about money though. 1-2, you know what I'm saying? They, it's like they talking about I make 30K, you made 30K when you was 20 1. I'm making millions. They talking about,
Yeah.
It's like it's all messed up when Danny Jacob get flamed up, right? When he talking about M's and stuff, but when Haney and Tank talk about M's and all this stuff, they don't get the flame. Like I don't get it.
They get the red carpet.
They get the red carpet, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he making more money, this, that, and the third. I'm driving around 8 cars and all that stuff. But if a stand-up dude like Danny, right, who never been on no fuck shit, he been on a path, and he's got some cherries here and there, but he got names on under his belt. He been a champion, but he still get heat for that, for bringing up M's and stuff. Keep and personally going up to his ops face and G checking him to his face.
That's true. Yep. He got stopped, came back. You know what I mean? And fucking beat cancer too. And was like, did his thing. Got in there with both the top dogs at the time, which was Triple G and Canelo, and fared well. But I don't know what he's doing at 168. I don't know how that's gonna pan out for him.
Hey, what date is his matchup with Rosado?
Rosado? I don't know.
Yeah. He got that fight coming up, so
yeah, it's coming up. Let's see, that's supposed to be, I thought it was in November or December. Shit, no, yeah.
Y'all November 27th. Jacobs is kind of declining though as a fighter. Look at his last couple performances. Like, what do y'all feel about him in his last few performances? Y'all think that he's still strong and like you can say, for instance, like even though Canelo like cherries, he still can fight. You know what I mean? He's still gonna be, a problem in there every time. And it don't really look like we ain't really seen a decline yet. What about like Danny Jacobs? He declining?
Can't really gauge because he fought Cesar Jr. and that was a wash. You know what I mean? He quit, but if you look at that fight, I mean, he was hurting him. And Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. was, he came in there like a damn cruiserweight.
Yeah,
he looked wow bigger than Jacobs, and Jacobs was putting it on him, and he feels stronger and faster at 168. So maybe we'll see something different. I think he's been on the decline. I mean, like everybody, you've been a little older. You've been at 160 for so long, draining your body, damaging your body. That's a lot of damage to your body when you are a naturally bigger guy, right? And you squeezing down to 160. I don't think people understand like how big these dudes actually are in person. And then for you to come up to them and be like, damn, dog, how the fuck do you make 160? You like 6'2". When I saw Jarrett Hurd, I'm like, this motherfucker's not 5'11". He's like 6'2", and how the hell is he going down to 154? I'm walking around at 165, and I don't look as big as this guy. You know what I mean?
I'm not. Go ahead.
And I'm not a big dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't got a pop belly. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all, I don't got no pop. I'm a fit motherfucker. And I'm like 165. And these dudes walking around 6'2", getting down to 154, 147. Like, what is that? Like recently, Deloach, right? Career freaking, super welterweight, 154. He squeezed down to 147. He's 6'1".
Do you think that's why Haney ain't have no mustard on his shots? You think he need to move up to 140?
I believe so. That that, and he's been off a year. You know what I'm saying? Off a shoulder injury. You know, I think he just was reluctant to trade. You know.
Yeah, well, I feel like this is my opinion, real quick, Andrew. I feel like if Snack ain't getting it done for you, it ain't you don't have it. Snack should be able to give you that snap on your punch to where like dude should be taking a nap. Them Snack ain't even working for you. So look,
but he's still
he
doesn't have his man strength, quote unquote.
Say again?
You know, he doesn't have his man strength yet, quote unquote. He's still growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, what about like Shakur? Is he more of a?
When that motherfucker get his man strength, everybody in trouble.
Yeah, he's rangy.
Because I think as far as the power, he might be, might have something a little bit more on his shot when he lands accurate. Because Devin Haney can land an accurate shot, and motherfucker, old ass Gamboa just wouldn't even buckle. Like, okay, so
yeah, he was landing clean too.
Level, like,
he ate them shit. He was landing clean too, and he was just eating them.
Scooby snack type level.
Yeah, all night. I was like, damn. It was like anybody else would have dropped from that shot. It's like that's Gamboa punching, y'all. I must have forgot.
I mean, yeah, but let me see. So other than Crawford, and then of course Tank, he stopped him late. Was them the only two that stopped Gamboa?
Yeah, but a lot of people put him on his ass.
Yeah.
Well, it shows that
he's pretty durable,
Oh yeah.
Pretty durable.
I don't think he was doing anything, using any tricks though. Like Haney was saying, he was using those veteran tricks. I was like, I could see him eating punches, man. I was like, I didn't see him doing any tricks, surviving it. I seen some holding, but I've seen more holding than that in the fight. So
you know what though?
Like,
real quick, go ahead.
No, I'm good. That was it.
Well, I would say this, that I still feel like he could be a problem for Teofimo though.
Because he's rangy and he can box.
And his style, I feel like I don't think he can really hurt Teofimo. I don't see that happening. Like if anybody get hurt, it's gonna be Devin Haney getting hurt. But
I don't feel that way.
Huh?
I don't feel that way. I believe that, this past weekend was a fluke, and you're gonna see a better me next time around.
You said what you mean is a fluke?
I mean, he was moving around. This is Gamboa. He is a veteran. I'm the dream, and y'all gonna see the next time around. I'll get my opponent out in 4 rounds. Okay.
Yeah, actually.
I might have virus attachments, malware, but you already know I got the antidote.
Dream. All right, call.
You heard it first.
Yo, what up?
Peace.
Evening. What's going on?
What's on your mind, King?
Hey man, I just thought I would come on with my picture, get you a few thumbs downs from the Canelo stand. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
Bring some
right.
to this.
We need your thoughts on his free agency, man. Who will be the first cherry?
Well, didn't he say Caleb Plant? Is that a cherry pick?
Oh, so you think they're gonna really make that fight happen?
I think so. Why not? I mean, he can't possibly be like, oh, my first fight. He can't really be sticking with the Avni Yildirim fight. I mean,
isn't that why he wanted to get out of his contract? Because he couldn't.
Well, yeah. Well, he couldn't, fight who he wanted to fight, and he wanted Avni Yildirim. They wouldn't pay for that. But also, I gotta say, like the zone, if it is true that they wouldn't greenlight the Callum Smith and Billy Joe Saunders fight, saying that they're not premium opponents, because that was a conversation before.
Mm-hmm.
That was reported. If that is true, then the zone has to take an L for that. The zone needs people who understand the sport. But Canelo really was pissed off when he found out, oh, I can't just pick Avni Yildirim. I can't just pick Avni Yildirim for 35 million. And then he started negotiating people. But nah, man, he can't possibly still be going after Avni Yildirim for his first fight back as his own promotion on
Well, so what
pay-per-view.
network? They gonna fight on Showtime?
Well, it's gonna have to be
Showtime?
like PBC affiliated because Avni is with PBC. Caleb is with PBC. I haven't heard him doing any co-promotion with Matchroom yet, even though I would think Canelo would do business with Eddie Hearn because he has fighters with Eddie Hearn under his management. So I think his first fights are going to be against PBC people. $100 pay-per-view.
So
I mean, you tell me.
Who could Canelo fight on PBC side that's $100 pay-per-view worthy?
Well, if you listen to some of these stands, they'll tell you Jamal Charlo at 168 is a big fight for Canelo. That's $1 million pay-per-view buys. What?
Jamal versus Canelo's 100.
Hey man, I've been cruising
around.
Some of these YouTube pages just for my own entertainment, and I'm telling you, some of the shit you've been hearing is like, my God, Canelo Alvarez. The thing is, the DAZN contract was excessive because boxing is up and down sport, right? You see, you can't just guarantee this dude $30 million every fight because not every fight is going to value $30 million. So I understand what DAZN was trying to do, but then who does Canelo fight to justify that? There's nobody, right? Jamal in Texas, that might be a big gate, but that's not $1 million pay-per-view buys. Caleb Plant, I mean, that might be a decent gate,
Jamal
not a lot of pay-per-view buys.
Like that.
Nah, he not.
Jamal not big enough like that. As I said, who on the PBC side? Because
nobody. But that's the thing. Is Canelo gonna still look for $30 million a fight?
Yeah.
Well, what's the fight out there for Canelo that is worth $1 million pay-per-views?
None. I mean, maybe if he does a mirror match like a Mortal Kombat.
What about if he fought Beterbiev or some shit like?
No, hell no. Who knows Beterbiev? Like in Russia?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to guess, man. I'm like, this dude's going the pay-per-view route, so I'm guessing he gonna do some explosive numbers with somebody.
Nah, man. Beterbiev is not known in America. Beterbiev is not a big name really anyway.
We're not really known. Shit. What's that guy that they was trying to get him to fight that from Japan or something?
Murata.
Yeah.
But he's at 160 though. And he's the
regular.
Have to go
back down.
Yeah, you have to go back down. I don't think Canelo going back down to 160.
And that would have been like the biggest fight for him.
In Japan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not in America.
That's $1 million plus pay-per-views right there in Japan.
That's what I'm saying. And the zone was trying to make that fight happen. I don't know what happened with that.
COVID happened.
COVID? Oh.
COVID shut a lot of shit down, man. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, Canelo, I wish him the best, right? And I'm not gonna be mad at no fighter if they can make moves where they can fight on any network. Because this is one of the criticisms I have with PBC dudes like Jamal. Oh, I'm my own promoter. I don't have no promoter. Okay, Eddie Hearn sends you a contract. Call out. Right? So Canelo, in a way, he's like Mikey Garcia, where I can fight wherever there's a good deal for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about DAZN people, running down my throat. So no, if he wants to cherry pick, well, I guess somebody's going to cherry pick or allow him to cherry pick on their network. And somebody's going to say, look, man, I'm not going to pay you for that. And that's all.
Mm.
Yeah.
Shout out to the ones in the live chat. Hit the like button. Says someone with 13 losses KO'd Gamboa. For real?
Yeah, I heard so.
That's
I didn't hear y'all reviews on the Devin Haney fight. What do y'all think about that fight?
Yeah, not impressed, but you just see that he's just I mean, he's really similar to like the Mayweather style. He's just gonna blitz you for 12 rounds. He's just gonna blaze you out for 12. No marks
Yeah.
hardly on his face. You know what I mean? But as far as spectacular victory, or like you compare that performance to coming off seeing Tank damn near put homie in the bag, Leo.
Decapitate
Like,
him.
come on now.
Well,
Damn
what
near decapitate.
Mayweather style though? See, you got the Money May, the early career
Yeah.
Mayweather, and you got the Money May. So I think is the Money May he's focused too much on, and that's when Haney started to know, started to chill with Mayweather, and when he started being Money May. So and you can see it in his style. He's very cautious, very defensive. You know, he doesn't want to. Does a lot of 1-2. He doesn't follow up a lot of combinations. You know, and that was pissing me off. Like, bro, get in there, make it a damn brawl. Push him, bully him, push him to the ropes, punch him to the body. You didn't go enough to the body. If you would have went more to the body on a 38-year-old, 38, maybe even 40-year-old Cuban, we don't never know how old them Cubans are for real. So
right.
a couple more months to that. So you should have went early to the body, roughed him up in the inside. Fuck that pretty boy. Fuck that Money Mave shit and trying to look style and look. He's posing, doing a lot of posing, looking at his 1-2s and looking back like, was that good? He was like looking for approval from Gamboa. Like, was that good? Like, come on, man, just get in there and beat the shit out of him.
Do you think that
you get marked up?
Andrew, do you think he possibly could have had like a somewhat sympathy for him in there, being that the relationship they've known each other for a while?
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah. I don't know if he gonna continue to fight. Like if he ain't carrying that pop at 135, then he ain't got no choice but to box. To be honest with you. And if he ain't getting hit or messed up, I guess eventually the shot will come. But till then, he ain't gonna be selling many tickets, and he ain't gonna have a lot of people tuning in. You know what I mean? That's the basically the fact about the whole situation.
Yeah, I mean, like just like what Angel was saying though, like he got the Money Mayweather style, the real slick defensive, rack up the rounds, pretty much have no marks on the face at the end of the fight. But he didn't have the pretty boy stage early on. Like if he had KOs coming in early on and then went to that, then you could have just seen the progression. Like, damn, he was knocking motherfuckers out, and then he just started finessing on niggas like 12 rounders with it, like, and then it's more respectable. But whatever he's doing,
but Black, that's the formula nowadays. Everyone want to be Money Made, but they don't want to be Pretty Boy. They don't want to put in that work to get everybody to dislike him. You know what I'm saying? So, or to like him, you know what I mean? And that's the whole thing is they got to put that work in. They just can't expect those huge paychecks, and they talking like they can expect them, and they trying to hype their brand up, but they ain't putting in the proper work to do so.
I'll say this too, man. Hopefully Tank can transition to a Money Mayweather type of style, because if he don't, man, he gonna get hurt real bad out here. That's all I'm gonna say. Because
Sorry, go ahead, Black. My bad.
Yeah, I'm almost done. I was just gonna say that it would be nice to see him transition from like, yo, you was able to knock motherfuckers out to where now dudes can't even touch you. Like that would be dope if Tank had that element. Then I would be more big on Tank, but he get touched too much for me. Like somebody bigger and stronger, like and he can move and hit and move, they gonna tag him up bad.
In his last two fights, he was getting touched a lot,
Yeah.
by a guy with no leg and a guy coming up from 126. So if that's a real 135 pounder with some pop, like Black said, that could be disastrous.
Right. What was you about to say though, Andrew?
No, I was agreeing. He's absolutely right. He could, when you get in there with a real dude, somebody his age, just as strong, if not stronger, he's gonna have to rely on that boxing skill. But at the same time, you just can't hit nobody with the 1-2. You got to get the combinations there. You got to make it exciting. You got to take a risk. You got to go in there and risk an exchange. It was like with Crawford and Gamboa. People was like, well, Gamboa hurt Crawford. Yeah, he hurt Crawford because Crawford was willing to exchange with him. when Gamboa hurt, and let's not get it twisted, Gamboa did kind of stun Haney, and after that, he was a little bit reluctant to exchange with Gamboa. You visually saw that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
You know, people want to say it was a complete shutout. It was a complete shot. He got touched up with shots that he shouldn't have got touched up with. But at the same time, during those exchanges, Gamboa was kind of getting the better of those exchanges here and there when Haney was letting him fly. And then Haney would catch him with a left hook, but then wouldn't follow up with a right cross. And Gamboa would be wide open for the right cross after the left hook. And his pops kept telling him, yo, put them together. Catch him with the left hook, feint to the right, catch him with the left hook, then catch him with a right cross. He wasn't doing it because he was scared of the return fire. He was reluctant.
Yeah. That man can't be nervous in there with Teofimo, dog. I think that out of all of these guys I've seen lately from the 135 division, he got a fucking different type of goddamn focus level in there than any of them. And he too, you know, I just see if you make any kind of mistake, Teofimo type of dude, he'll get you up out of there. He'll get you up out of there. Like that Comey shit. Like I was like, shit. When he got niggas stumbling all across the ring and shit. So he that type of dude, and you can't be in there timid, you know, with a motherfucking like Haney can't be in there with. Hey, if he get that undisputed work, he can't be timid in there. Teofimo will piece him up.
Yeah, I was gonna say Black. Watching the Devin Haney fight, you know, it looked like how I thought it would look. I didn't think he could stop Gamboa because Devin Haney's not a guy who I ever thought was this big knockout artist, right? And I think people were trying to sell him as such. Like his father was like, "Oh, we're gonna F Gamboa up. We're gonna do this." Haney was like, "Oh, I want to knock him down 4 times." And I was like, "What? I don't know you to be no knockout. I mean, you've knocked dudes out, but I mean, you ain't carrying that kind of power where you're being sold Devin Haney as this knockout artist, right? So they gotta be more careful in how they package Devin Haney. You know, Devin Haney might be one of the more technical guys, right? He might be one of the more disciplined guys. So they can't they have to decide how they're gonna package and sell Devin Haney now. You know? Yeah, I guess maybe Bill Haney rubs people the wrong way, but so did Teofimo's father. He rubbed people the wrong way, right? So they gotta be careful with how they package and sell Devin Haney, and we're going to see just how much time they're gonna give Devin Haney to develop. Because, as you said, if he gets Teofimo, that's fine, but I don't think he has the type of power that's gonna keep Teofimo off, right? So, I mean, Devin to me has a lot of upside, but he looked like somebody who needs a little extra work. Like he needs a Ryan Garcia fight, a Luke Campbell fight. He needs a Linares fight. He needs those because he has about 3 or 4 solid fights over there. He has Linares, he has Ryan, he has Luke. 3 or 4 solid fights at the zone in his weight class where he can develop strength and his technique. So I don't know if I mean, okay, he has a belt, which the WBC just confirmed that he's the champion, right? So for me, how I think, if you have a belt, you should unify. So if he gets a chance to unify, go ahead. But if it's not next, and he gets like Luke or Ryan, I'm not mad at that. He needs that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you feel like he need that kind of fight.
You need that.
Yeah. Hey, B&B, Cornelius.
Business and boxing in the building. What up, bros?
What's happening?
What's going on, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Just ate me a nasty ass 4 for 4. I don't know why I got it, but
what?
Nasty ass 4 for 4 from Wendy's.
Ugh.
I don't even know why I got it.
That's not good for your body, man.
I know, right?
Don't do that to yourself.
It was calling my name.
Oof.
So you talking about the Devin Haney fight, right?
Yeah, what's your thoughts?
Man, look, if you can't get out an old ass man that's ready to get the nail in the coffin, then you can't get out a young lion like Gervonta Davis. I get it. They trying to say Haney is not a power puncher, et cetera, et cetera. But look, Yuriorkis Gamboa is ready to be retired. And if you can't retire him at 21, is supposed to be young lion, you can't mess with Tank. He just not gonna be. He can't even fuck with
So
you.
hold on, real quick.
So
You saying he can't mess with Tank in what way? Like hurting him or beating him?
beating him. I never thought he could beat Tank anyway. But
Do he gotta actually hurt Tank to beat him?
No, he don't. He don't.
Yeah, but Tank didn't retire Gamboa either.
But Tank knocked him out. Now
in the 12th.
But if you remember when I said that Tank was we know he wasn't in tip top shape. If Tank was like how he was against Leo against Gamboa, he would have been destroyed him. He wouldn't have took that long. All I'm saying is Devin best hope against Tank and even Tio, he better stick and move. Because if either one of them catch him, he gonna get hurt. I'm not a firm believer in him being able to go 12 rounds with both of them boys without taking their power and being able to withstand it, especially Tank.
You know what? I agree with you. With either one of them dudes, with Devin Haney leave that ring, he gonna leave something in that ring.
Feel me? I guess they want to say, he came off the surgery. He got to shake the car with. I'm so sick of this shit. Either they working out, they training, or they not. Stop telling me, well, I was off a whole year, so, I'm getting a rust off. Like, y'all fighters or not. What we doing here? So, I'm not trying to give him a pass for that. He got in the ring, so you telling me you okay. You understand what I'm saying? So, are we going to sit here and say Gamboa is still the guy he once was? Because ain't nobody really been able to do nothing with him. Tank knocked him out in 12, but it shouldn't have took Tank 12 rounds to knock Gamboa out.
Hey, who is real quick? Who's Buckshots?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up?
Hey, man, I just stumbled on your channel, man. I just said I'll come through and click, man. Is that okay? I just want to talk boxing with you guys, bro.
Okay, you got a channel?
No, I'm just getting in here, man. Just starting.
What you mean? It's your first day?
No. I mean, I haven't uploaded anything, man. I just support boxing, bro.
Oh, okay. So, which fighters do you know that you really pay attention to? What fighters you a fan of?
Oh, I love boxing. I pay attention to. I'm not gonna say all of them, but everything from, I don't know, I guess some of the smaller fighters. I just know some of the smaller fighters. I just know them, but I don't cover I don't pay attention to the real small weight classes, But I mean, I definitely fuck with boxing. I mean,
yeah.
I wanted to talk
watch
about
the weekend fights.
The ones, with the Haney fight.
Yeah, what's your thoughts on Haney and how do you match him up with Teofimo?
I think even though Haney may, of all the lightweights, he may possess the least amount of power, I also think that he may be the most polished right now, as far as just boxing skills or whatever. But you can make an argument that maybe Tank is as well. But considering he's got Floyd working with him, or whatever. But I think he compensates and supplements for his lack of power with just, like I said, his boxing skill, and he's good with distance, and he was up under Floyd too, and up under Big Floyd, Floyd Senior and shit. So he's no stranger, and also Uncle Roger, rest in peace. So he's no stranger to the gym. He's a gym rat. He loves to box. He sparred pretty much all these guys, from Tank to Teofimo, to all of them, and from what I heard, he's done pretty well. And I've seen some sparring tape, but so even though he doesn't have the power, that shouldn't 86 him from possibly still being a threat to Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez is a good fighter, and he's actually more athletically skilled than people thought he was. And Loma said it himself, he wasn't expecting Teofimo to be that fast and that quick. So I just think it'll be a good fight, and I think he's been in the ring with Teofimo anyway. So the fact that Haney's already been in the ring with him, so I'm pretty sure he's confident that he'll do well. So I wouldn't just automatically say that Teofimo will wash him if they will fight. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I respect that.
I respect that.
Because if it was that
Hey,
easy, he would just go for the belt. He would just take that WBC. He would just take it, right?
What you mean? If Teofimo win, you say?
No, I mean,
No,
like
he
if Haney was an easy win, like a guaranteed W, like an easy win, Teofimo would just get him out of the way. You know, not saying Teofimo was scared.
Hopefully they fight. That's what we hope. We want the
Yeah.
best fight to happen. So.
Undisputed, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
stop make fights, man, and I think it's a.
Well, look, man, I know I've been rambling, so look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mute myself, but I just want to give you guys a question. Like what's the fight at lightweight? Because there's about a good 5 or 6 good lightweights out there, but what's the must see? If you can only choose one fight for lightweight, what would it be?
Tank Castillo.
Oh, yeah. That's
What about everybody
Hey,
else? What about everybody else? Tank and Teal?
I'm sorry.
Hey, so Buckshot, I'm gonna bring you
135
back on, but I got a homie that need to drop on. I forgot to upgrade this thing, but I'm gonna bring you back on. So let me let him say something real quick. But we're gonna still cook on that question.
Oh, word, my bad.
You good? Hey,
Well,
Ronald.
what's good? What's good, BHP?
Oh, everything all good, man. I had to bring you on. But shout out to the homie Buckshots. I'm gonna bring him back. But
Yo,
what's
I
on your mind, Ronald?
appreciate that. Yo, I appreciate that, taking them off for a second. But like, I don't know how many people you can have allowed in your chat. But like, look at it like this, bro. Devin Haney need to fight at least fucking the winner of Luke Campbell,
Yes, sir.
Ryan Garcia. At least.
Mhm.
Like, he don't got no room for like think about it. Jerron Ennis about to fight Delorme. That's a good fight.
Oh, he's finally about to fight somebody. All right, damn. About
Yeah,
time.
Jerron Ennis about to fight somebody, bro.
About time.
But he fight at 147 though.
No, I'm trying to speak in like the fact is that like when we look at these weight divisions, we look at them the right way. Devin Haney needs to fight at least the fucking Ryan
Name.
Garcia, Luke Campbell, bro. It's a wrap, bro. I
Yeah,
like the
name.
way Devin Haney fought, but like he not fighting TFO. That's cloud chasing. You gotta build your fucking resume up before you can see TFO now. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got the email belt, nigga. Everybody's saying you an email champion. I hate that shit, but it's the truth. You gotta build who your fans are. You gotta steal fans from people. So the Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia is the best look, or the Tank Davis fight. Fuck it, fight Tank, nigga. Tank ain't nobody. Fight Tank, nigga. Let's keep it real. Like, fuck all that shit, yo. I ain't trying to play with these niggas. Like, I'll
Hey,
buy those.
but come on
I
now.
will buy those fights.
Hey, Ronald, but be real, man. Hey, you know how Floyd is. Floyd ain't gonna let you think Floyd gonna let Tank get in there with Devin?
You know what? That's the problem right there.
That's it.
It makes it seem like Tank's a star. Tank ain't no fucking star at 135, bro. He relevant, but he ain't no fucking star. Let's keep it real.
Hey, Ronald.
If you miss weight at 135, you're not a star.
Ronald, is Tank supposed to be at 130 or 135? Because people keep mentioning him with Devin, and I'm like, I don't think Tank's supposed to be at 135.
Yeah, they got us in a dilemma. They think, like, I'm thinking right now that Tank's a 135-pound fighter because he made weight, but he missed weight at 135. So how is he a star?
He a star in
You see
their
what I'm
eyes because shit, he making enough money.
Well, true. Yeah. But ain't no crowds around the COVID, yo. We buying the
we gotta be real. We gotta be real. Who can put 200 to 250 pay-per-view buys together right now other than Tank?
Tank and who though? Tank and who?
Out of Devin, Ryan, and Tio, which one of them can do 200,000 pay-per-views by themselves?
Tank be doing that by himself.
Tio can do that
No.
because he's got a fan base. Tio can do that. He's like
Tio.
Tio can do that.
Okay.
The only person can do it is Tio.
I agree, but the way things going with Top Rank and PBC, I don't think we'll get the Tio fight, and I think we'll get Ryan Garcia and Devin before we get Tio and Tank. You know,
Cornelius.
What up,
I'm
bro?
gonna slide off just now. Let me ask you a question though. The amount of pay-per-view buys, right? If Tank fought somebody else like Burchell, would he have done 225,000? Because Leo Santa Cruz is kind of well known in his community. So
yeah.
Is that attributed to Tank or Leo? Because I mean,
You know what? I would have to
It's a
say
50-50, bro. It's a
I would,
50-50.
Yeah, I think it's
I would
both.
have to say, to really give you an honest answer, I need to see Tank on a pay-per-view with like a Gary Russell. And if he do
Okay.
200 to 250, then I would say that was all Tank.
I
Right
got you.
now, I
Yup,
can't say
yup.
that. It's hard because he was in Texas. Hell, half them fans, well, I would say all them fans was there for Leo. So it's
Ooh.
kind of
Yeah.
it's kind of hard to say that. But then, if you just talking tickets, remember the boy did sell out in Atlanta and Baltimore, so we know
Right.
they gonna come watch him.
Yeah.
I
But
got
for
I think this
pay-per-view,
might be like his
I need to
second.
see him on a standalone pay-per-view by himself.
Hey, yo,
So
I'm gonna slide off. Peace out, man.
all right, man,
All
peace.
right,
All right,
peace,
King.
yo. Peace, yo.
Yo, wasn't this Tank's
So I
like
just need to
second
see
pay-per-view,
more
right?
of him by himself on pay-per-view to really say he a
His
pay-per-view
first,
star.
dog. This is his first.
Oh, it was his first? I thought the Gamboa fight was pay-per-view. My bad.
Somebody said Tank. I
Yo,
thought
Deontay Wilder's leading all American boxes and pay-per-views. He has almost 300,000. He's on
Wait a
Floyd
minute.
Mayweather
Didn't Errol
level as
Spence do
far as
more than
his
him?
third pay-per-view.
Oh no, he might have did that more than
wait.
Fury.
Did you say he on Floyd Mayweather level?
Yeah, because you gotta understand, yo, who's that talking? Because Floyd Mayweather's first 3 pay-per-views were like 300,000, bro.
No,
Hey, but
Deontay
Floyd,
Ronald,
Wilder's on that course
you said Wilder leads all fighters with the most
as far as
pay-per-views?
pay-per-views.
Wait. You remember Pacquiao just fought
Since Floyd, BHP.
since Floyd?
Floyd was
What?
doing
Yeah.
million
Pacquiao
dollars.
fought Keith and AB, right? How many did he do?
They did like 400.
Oh, I'm not sure about that one. Good point, BHP.
Floyd did. I mean, Pacquiao did 4 against both of them. So
Keith and Manny did better numbers.
reason why I'm
Oh, I
laughing
didn't
because
know
you
that.
say Floyd. You know, Floyd was doing $1 million pay-per-view buys. I mean, $1 million.
Not his first 3 though. Not his first 3. I'm
Oh,
talking about his history.
I didn't hear that part. My bad.
In history, bro.
I didn't hear that part. Okay.
Deontay
No,
Wilder, this is his third pay per
Oh,
view,
you
bro.
said
Well,
So
I
he's
mean,
kind of like on course with Floyd in a sense.
Earl did like 400,000.
I mean, you imagine if Deontay Wilder come back. I mean, and it's on pay-per-view, it'll be a lot.
I love
of buys.
Deontay Wilder, yo. I ain't gonna lie, I love the dude, but he not boxing right, yo.
The controversy around him now, people will want to
If
see
he
how
come
he
back,
do.
it'll sell, but I don't know how he'll do.
I don't think it'll sell.
No, yeah, and with all this shit, they gonna buy the shit.
People gonna watch it, but who it depends on who he fight.
Everybody gonna watch that shit.
Yeah,
If
If
Wilder
exactly.
come back.
they can you, I think they gonna try to make him fight Luis
If
Ortiz
Wilder
again.
versus AJ happened, guess how it would do? It would do 500,000 in America. Easy.
Yeah. That's why I say
Yeah,
it depends
of
on who he
course.
fight.
That's still a huge fight.
But for the business for them right now, Wilder got to fight somebody that he can just get, one of those the mental wins.
Yeah.
He need a scrub in their eyes. So they
He
probably
Wilder's
don't
a
put
big
real
fight for
good.
anybody
He need
right
to
now.
fight like Parker or some shit, like or
No.
fucking DuBose or some shit.
No, they attack his ass up. Parker definitely touch him. He need to stay away from Joe Joyce's and all that because they
Yo, why they treat my nigga like that way? Deontay Wilder got a problem right now, yo. It's crazy.
Daniel
got a
Dubois,
problem with him.
they're destroying him. The business for them right now.
Hey,
That's
but
for
you know
them.
what, Ronald? After all of this shit, right? All he gotta do is come back, knock some motherfucker out, and they gonna be back on him, bruh.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they'll
Yeah,
get the
'cause
fight.
That's how
Yeah,
that's how
exactly.
easy this boxing shit can switch. Like
Yeah,
you can get knocked out, and then you come back and get that one win. All it takes is one big win, and they back on you.
Especially
you
at
watch
heavyweight,
what you
right?
feel. You watch what you feel, and if you feel like he was dominant, you gonna ride with that shit.
So, but hey, your boy gotta have the courage, man, to come back. And this is my thing, Ronald. Like, look, if you have evidence and all that, bring the shit out. But at the same time, I've seen other dudes who had illegal things done to them, and they ran that fade right back, bro. And they made sure it was a fair one. Of course, do your legal shit if you need to, but to let contracts, act like the fight, like you don't have a fight on the horizon, and then you in a cut, quiet. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, BHP. I don't know if you noticed, but like, as soon as I mentioned Tyson Fury in a video I did, and I never broadcast my channel, I had 1,700 views because I mentioned Tyson Fury, bro. That's how opposite this shit is. And I'm out because my shit died.
Look, I don't think Fury cheated. I don't. Wilder just
Whoa,
lost.
whoa.
And it's like what we saying right now. He has to make an excuse for him losing so big. You know, he built that invincible
Buckshot want to
persona.
say something on that.
Yo,
Who?
to the brother. So who's talking right now? That's the
Who's
brother
that?
B&B, right?
B&B.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
brothers.
Oh, he back. Go ahead, Buckshot.
Yeah. So you said that you don't think
Can you hear us?
Fury's cheated before, or you saying that you don't think Fury cheated in the Wilder fight?
Can you hear us?
He said, did you hear his question?
No, I don't see it.
All right. He says, are you saying he's never cheated before, or he just didn't cheat in this last fight against Wilder?
I never followed Fury all of that much to hear about him eating wild boars and all that other shit. Is it possible for them to cover up something? Yeah, I mean, when you got money, anything possible. But as far as Wilder, they have to have some big nuts to really pull that off. I mean, for this man to walk around 12, think about it. Let's be real. I'm walking around 12 rounds with a big ass boulder
So
rock.
Buckshot, he just feel
egg,
like he
whatever.
didn't cheat in the last fight versus
You know what I'm
Wilder.
saying? I'm walking around the whole fight with a big egg weight in my hand. That's gonna tie me down too. You know what I'm saying? So I can't see that. No. But as far as Wilder being a cheat, I don't know. I mean, not Wilder Fury. I never paid attention to him like that.
Yeah, well, he's definitely got a history of cheating, man. Like, and it's more than it was not. I'm not talking about the wild boar shit. I mean, like, just like he's been caught. The referees made him change his gloves and shit, make him go back and re-wrap his hands and change his gloves. He's had multiple altercations like that. He's failed multiple drug tests for not only dope, like but like PEDs as well. He's fucking he doesn't have not one title defense in his whole career, my nigga. Like, he move a certain kind of way. I'm not shitting on his skills, because considering that he's 6'9" and 300 pounds, he could fight. But as far as like put it like this, the fight before his Wilder rematch, like, he had he didn't show any power in that fight or anything. Like, now all of a sudden he knocking down a guy who's been hit by like heavy shots from Ortiz and other punches, fought big punches like Stavern, and never been dropped. But you mean like
to be
My
on his
response to that though is that I felt Fury came in with a game plan where Wilder was just off balance for the majority of the fight because of the feints, everything kept throwing him off, and he capitalized on it. He just walked him down. And
also,
Wilder didn't have no defense, man. No response.
Fury had a
I'm
lot
talking
of weight
about
on
the power though, brother. I'm not talking about that.
That's why
I mean, you saying the power, but look, people are saying the power as if like one shot was like knocking him down. I can see it if Wilder got knocked down like 8 times or some shit. Nah, we're not talking about that. We're talking about accumulation. This is accumulation TKO. It wasn't like he was getting knocked loopy all like, you know what I mean, the whole fight. He just kept getting hit and he wouldn't avoid the shots.
And that's what I was going to say.
Right, but not to mention, like, I don't think Wilder was accustomed to guys coming at him like that, especially a guy that big. And he don't do road work, so that can't help his legs out. And with the guy leaning on him like that, that's definitely gonna hurt him. And he came in 20 pounds heavier, but just top heavy with skinny legs.
And he wore a suit to walk in.
And none of them things is gonna help him out or help his case out. And that's probably why the punches had so much effect on him, because he couldn't keep his feet underneath him.
I mean, all y'all have good, valid points, but I mean, like I said, you got to test people. I mean, you judge people by their character, man. Like in Wilder's character, I mean, Fury's character, this motherfuckers cheated. Like, he got away with it, so it's all good. I just wanted to see the rematch.
So,
I wanted to see that third fight. I wanted to see that third fight because
me too.
That's Wilder. That's the only way that Wilder, because like they're not gonna take away the loss. They're not gonna take that shit off his resume, off his record. So the only way he could rectify the situation is knock that motherfucker out. So, get his revenge. Just get your revenge, right?
Right, but didn't he let the both the deadlines pass twice in a row?
Yeah,
I think that. Yeah, well. As far as that, I really don't have an excuse for that. I mean, I really don't. I don't know all the details of it, but from what I heard, I mean, I think that a fight of that magnitude, a big fight like that, I think they're trying to do it with the fans in the like besides Texas. Besides, in other words, the fight probably would have to be in Texas until they start opening shit back up. Like, where would the fight be at? Where would it be held at? Where the fuck is it gonna be held at?
Right. And I
Like,
want to go back and answer your question too. Like, and
Like,
you
who gonna pay both them niggas $20 million for a fight with no fans, no tickets, no it would be all strictly pay-per-view. So
They would need them fans. Yeah, they would need them fans.
So they pushed it back like they did before. It was supposed to be like earlier this shit, right? They pushed it back again to this, to December or whatever, and they were trying to push it back again.
But to be fair, the Lomachenko Teal fight did good. That wasn't pay-per-view, and both of them guys fared well in that matchup. So people are at home and they tuning in, and them ratings could be super high, especially if it's free.
Yeah, but you talking about free though. We talking about we're talking about 40 million. Well, both of them get paid at least 20 million a while. Then then they get like 35 million or some shit last year. Or earlier this year for their fight. So where does that money gonna come from with no fucking ticket sales or no concessions? You know what I'm saying? You know how they
I'm saying, but
so you telling me about Teofimo and that's a free fight where they both split 5 million. Like they split 5 million. But you comparing that to right.
But what I'm trying to say is Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder name ring bells all over the world. So how many people are going to be tuning into that for that fight? There's going to be stations clamoring for that fight if it's not on pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. But see, that's the thing with promotion and business. Like you need that. They need the guarantee. They need a guarantee of the return of that money.
They got to put.
So those ticket sales. The ticket sales are guaranteed money, right? You don't know for sure how the pay-per-view is going to do, right? So, and certain fights are like big events. So that type of event, that's like one of those weekend big events. You know what I'm saying? So
right. I'm just saying, hey, it can work if they did what they supposed to do. If the promoters really backed their fighters the way they were supposed to, if the network was willing to take it and say this is what it's worth, 42, 43 million to pick this fight up. Then you got sponsors all over there, sponsors in the ring, sponsors on your trunk, sponsors with your promotion. That's where the money come from. The big money, anyway.
Hey, so Buckshot, let me ask you a question real quick, man. What did you think about Deontay Wilder's poem?
His what?
His poem.
What poem, my nigga? I don't know about that, bro.
You didn't see his last video?
Who wrote a poem too, man? That's I want to know where this going, bro. What?
He wrote a poem to his people. He the king, so he said, he was talking about everything that had happened. He said he got cheated and all that. You didn't watch the video?
Yeah. Okay, all right, yeah. This nigga said a poem, bro. You had me for a second, like what? Yeah,
that shit was a poem, though.
Yeah, he was wrong. On that,
I didn't even know that was the evidence that was needed.
I don't know, man. I think that the brother feel like he was cheated. I put it like this: not only does Fury has a history of cheating, but Wilder been in the ring with him before, so he felt.
Why do you think he waited so long to come out and say that?
I know, I understand. I'm not making excuses. I'm saying he the nigga that fought him the first time, so he knows his power, and he knows if something was like because he was. It is what it is. But me personally, I just want to see the third fight. I want to see the third fight, bro.
Was Fury proven to be a cheat? Do they got evidence that Fury cheated?
Has it been what that he's proven to be a cheat?
Evidence? Do they have evidence that Fury cheated?
Are we talking about his career? Are you talking about this?
You keep saying that Fury cheated. Do they have evidence that he cheated?
He found a doctor that said that supposedly.
Oh my shit! Okay. If you pay me $10,000 as a doctor, I probably will tell you whatever fuck you want to hear.
But you see how you my bad. Go ahead, brother. My bad. Go ahead. What'd you say?
No, you good. You good.
No, I was gonna say, but you see how you creating a whole he probably paid he probably paid the doctor. See, that's what you said.
No, that's what you just said that the doctor.
No, I said there's a doctor, his doctor, the doctor that he went to, right, to go check on his head. Because the nigga got some type of dent shit in his head or some shit. Because he got a car dent. This nigga had like a fender now. So because he got a dent in his head.
He got to get the Carfax.
Listen. This is what happened here. It's simple.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me what happened.
This is what happened here. Fury fought the first fight on his back foot, trying to counter Wilder, etc. He was never aggressive. The second fight, he realized this is how I'm gonna take Wilder out by bringing it to his ass. He got more weight on him.
Well, you know what though?
He go ahead.
It's hard to cut you off, but I seen that in the 12th round on the first fight that I felt he was gonna continue with that momentum because he had Wilder hurt in the 12th.
Mhm.
After he got dropped and he got up, he was bringing it to Wilder the same way he came in the second fight.
Right. And let's be clear, he was knocking Wilder down, but he wasn't like knocking him out. So if he had something in his hands,
He had that motherfucker holding on to the Fury.
you know what I'm saying? He should have been able to knock him out. And all of that, he got a dent in the side of his head. Look, Wilder lost me when he said the man cheated the first fight, but then you still gave him a second fight and never brought it up. That right there let me know you just a man looking for excuses. I'm not gonna
think
take.
it was an awakening for people, man.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not gonna take nothing from Fury, and I'm at the point where my life is not what you know, it's what you can prove. Like we keep saying, people cheated. What to prove? We said Pacquiao cheated for so long, but that cheated us out of an early fight with him and Floyd. Like so, he was never proven to be a cheat. So Wilder just got his ass whooped, and he just needs to face the fact that he got his ass whooped. And then will he be doing all of this if his team never let the contract expire? No. You saying the man cheat, but you still want to fight him again? So no.
Yeah, hey, that's a real statement, Ronald. He said Wilder know he fucked up fighting Fury, bro. He lost because he underestimated real boxing. Yep. A lot of people do. A lot of people be underestimating real boxers. And shit, they get in there and think the shit, I'm gonna knock this dude out, and then they realize they can't hit him, and they getting hit.
Right. He wasn't
And
expecting
next thing you
Fury
know,
to
they
fight him that
bleeding.
way. He wasn't expecting Fury to come at him. He wasn't ready
Huh?
for that. He thought he was gonna be the aggressor. He thought Fury was gonna do the irky jerky shit, trying to counter him, and Fury came with a whole different game plan and knocked him off the top. I do still agree with him getting hit on the back of his head, knocked his equilibrium off, but it is what it is.
Yep. AJ got his equilibrium thrown off, and he got stopped. Same thing, Wilder.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? Take
Hey,
yourself at all times.
that's what Wilder did to Fury in the first fight, in the first knockdown. It was the back of the head shot. You know, so I mean that happens in the fight, man. When them dudes duck down or put their head in a certain direction and you throwing a straight punch or even a hook, it lands behind the ear, boom. Then you don't see the punch no more, and that's what puts you on your ass. You know, you ain't ready for it.
See, this Fury and Wilder fight didn't expose more than just Wilder. It exposed that these guys can really fight each other from other networks. It exposed that networks and promoters can do business. But what it also exposed is that some of these fighters don't really want to fight. They say they want to fight. They say the other side of the street, stuff like that. But why was Wilder and Fury able to make a fight? Y'all boys really don't want to fight.
Yeah, that's the truth. And that goes for the promotional teams too. They don't want to hurt their brand, and they don't have that type of confidence in their fighter.
Yeah. See, Wilder needed Fury. He had no other choice but to go after a name like him. But he did have a choice because he could have fought AJ, and he exposed himself when it came to that. So he just thought Fury was going to be easy work. And, you know, the first fight, Fury fought different. Second fight, he wasn't ready for him. He just, you know, he had shit in his gloves.
That's a
It was
fact.
just funny to me how dudes act like this dude couldn't bleed or something. I'm like, man, he human, bro. He bleeds. They saw the blood coming out his ear, started panicking and shit. I'm like, hey, man, you gotta cover that shit up. You know what I mean? You gotta duck. Bend them damn knees.
And I said it before, man. A guy like that, a guy that could punch like that, that dude had like really good boxing skills and good footwork, man. Do you know how badass that motherfucker could be? Where he could just be sitting and waiting and peppering motherfuckers all night and then letting that right hand go, lulling them to sleep. You know what I'm saying? And just boom.
So do you see Fury beating AJ?
It's possible. It's the heavyweight division.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he got a hell of a punch. He still got a punch. You know what I mean?
think that I give AJ the edge because I just feel like he's more battle tested, man, and he's more hungrier. He's fighting for a different purpose. You know, Fury's just fighting for, I think, the payday, man, and the damn clout and shit.
Yeah.
You know, Fury just he on that shit, but AJ is like nigga legacy unscrewed. But yeah, I just feel like AJ, I favor him going in, but Fury, he's a big motherfucker, man. And he can box, so I doubt he would come at AJ like he came at Wilder in that last fight though.
Right. Yo, Black, I gotta get going, man. Thanks for having
All
me
right,
on.
fam.
Shout out to Angel. Shout out to Iron Kong. Everybody who came up on here, B&B, Buckshot, whole team, y'all. Have a
All
good
right,
one,
bro.
y'all.
All right,
Peace.
peace
Peace,
out,
bro.
brother. Peace out, man.
I think
Nothing one
AJ,
too.
I give the edge to AJ because of his footwork now. If it was the AJ before the Ruiz fight, I don't know, But now
He had a
I don't.
bad night, man. He had an off night.
Well, he
It
got hit in the
happened.
back of the head too,
Got
so
hit in the back of the head too.
that threw him off too. Nah, that ain't the reason why I was saying he lost, but that does fuck the motherfucker up now. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't even think this gonna be. If Tyson get to fight December 5th, then we can kiss a third fight goodbye, because Tyson looking to cash out, and if AJ get past Puloff, which I suspect he will, then Tyson gonna fight him, whether he win, lose, whatever. He gonna cash out and he gonna retire, and now the belt gonna be, if AJ win, now Eddie Hearn got the keys to the gate, so and he gonna do them just like they did him, stall out.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You what your brothers talk? You're talking about y'all talking about the Wilder fight, the Wilder versus Fury rematch, or what? What y'all talking about?
Just the
He's
fact
a,
that what could happen if Wilder and Fury don't fight ever again. I can't even see Eddie Hearn doing business with Al right away, because you got these boys like Joe Joyce, Daniel Dubois. He still got Joseph Parker. He got Teixeira. He got the dude that just beat Teixeira. So if that fight with AJ and Fury happens next year, then AJ wins. Eddie has a plethora of options other than people on PBC. So Wilder
Right.
probably
hey,
won't get a shot.
Yeah, but I mean, don't be surprised if they still fight though, because I have this like suspicion like that they're just really waiting for like shit to bust back open, man, for to get fans and shit into all arenas and shit like that. So I really think that they're trying to hold off on that when it comes to the big fights. But when if they do fight it again, I would have Wilder. I think Wilder would probably. If Wilder come out there and fight like he did in the first fight, letting his hands go, throwing body shots. He threw more jabs than Fury. He threw more punches than Fury, period. But if he throws some body shots, throw his jabs, and fight aggressive and fought like it was personal, like this nigga fought him the first time like it was personal. I know he missed a lot of shots, and they were making jokes that he was wild and everything, but that wild style got him to drop Fury twice in the second half of that fight. And if it was a different referee, or if it was just the circumstances were a little bit different, then it probably wouldn't have even been a rematch, because he would have been counted out. Fury said himself that he was knocked out for the first 5 seconds, like his eyes was closed. He said that he don't remember shit. He just know that he was knocked out, and he woke up at like 5 or 6. I mean, and a lot of referees, if they see a nigga eyes closed and he knocked out, like they just call a fight. I mean, if you knocked out and your eyes closed, and then it is what it is, bro.
is what it is. Hey, Buckshots and B&B, I appreciate y'all coming on. Everybody on the playback that caught this live stream, I appreciate y'all. I got definitely Dipset, but what you call it, Buckshots? You gonna start putting up content or what, man, on your channel? No, you're not gonna, bug no videos up. All right.
I'm gonna save my first video for EJ and Danny.
Right. Who y'all got in that fight? Who you got in that fight?
I think EJ will pull it out in 12. I've been joking before saying he'll knock him out, but I don't think he will.
Shit, I'm gonna say before we get out of here is I'm rooting for EJ, but
Yeah.
it's a risky fight, man.
Yeah, but I think Danny gonna come to fight, and but it's not gonna be easy, and I don't think he'll knock him out. But I think he'll go 12. But we gotta look at the business of why EJ did this too, So
I don't even think he had a choice. I don't think he had a choice. But look, if he get hit, he's gonna get hit because it's not like he's hard to hit. And if Danny catch him, Danny can really like catch him and really hurt him. I just hope EJ all right, man, because I want to see the EJ versus Bud fight. So I don't want nothing to get between that. But I got y'all.
Yep.
That probably happens sooner than we think.
All right, man. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Once again for coming on, and everybody in the chat. VHP, man. To the next one. Deuces.
Peace. Peace.